Detroit, Michigan, home of the Lions, will be our location for what everyone is expecting to be a great one between Tampa Bay and Detroit. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
And we'll have perfect conditions in the Dome. Welcome, everyone. Tom Hammond alongside me, Chris Collinsworth. We're underway. Clayton fields it at the 2. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
Everything starts up front. Talking about the offensive linemen, about the defensive linemen, they have to play well in this one. Both coaches have to challenge these big guys offensively and defensively.
Nice play fake. Surveys the field. He's dropped. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him or he's going to keep getting back there.
I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Scans the field. He catches another. To the 20. Finally knocked out of bounds at the 8-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
First down, goal to go. 8 yards out. They find themselves in the red zone for the first time today. Garcia with the give. And he scores. What a play. That guy picked up a lot of yardage on that run.
Yeah, give the offensive line a little credit. They created the initial hole, but after that, it was all the running back. That's the reason this guy is so popular in this league.
Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Brought down at the 27. Being down a touchdown before you even walk onto the field is never the best position to be in on offense.
Big drive now for the offense. The last thing in the world you can afford to have happen now is a 3-and-out. You've already given up a touchdown, a 3-and-out here, and you're in trouble.
With the throw. It's picked. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Fullback on the inside give. Brought down at about the 41. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. Second down now, 4 yards to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Garcia doesn't like what he sees. It's the tailback. Gains his way to the 33-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. They do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Drops back. Throws off his back foot. And they get him around the 22-yard line. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Graham gets another handoff. He gets out to about the 18-yard line. Graham gains around 3 yards on the draw play.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
They hand it off again. He didn't get back to the line. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. He throws right. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. Tampa Bay lines up for a 1st and goal here, trying to make it a 2-score game. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Graham gets another handoff. Tackle around the 1-yard line. Graham picks up 5 yards with the carry. And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Makes a move, and he's in. Touchdown. Good call on the quarterback sneak as he burrows his way into the end zone.
Those quarterbacks always have a little smile on their face when they're calling the quarterback sneak in the huddle. They know their life now depends on the big guys up front.
Here's the kick, and the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Moore fields it at the goal line. They can't bring him down. Drilled at the 25. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Offset I formation in the backfield. Smith on the give. Brought down at the 40. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Kitna is lined up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Little handoff. He fights forward to about the 43. 3-yard gain by the halfback on the counter. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 43. The Lions come out in a 2 tight end set. Gaines is the motion man. They go with the run. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And that makes it 3rd down. Detroit in a 4-wide set. Drops back to pass. Looks down the field. Buchanan picks it off. And they get him at the 46-yard line. Why did he even make that pass?
Good, Tom. I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
On the ground with a tailback. Hit and dropped behind the line. That was a big-time play by a big-time athlete.
If you want to be considered one of the top quarterbacks in the National Football League, everybody has to be able to cover. But the top guys can not only cover, but come up and make big hits like that. Tremendous play.
Setting up play action. The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Looking to throw. Short pass. There for the catch. Brought down at the 48-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Bidwell is set back ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
Looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
He drops back to pass. With the pass, catch is made. What a brutal hit. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. Hilliard back deep to return. He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. Tampa Bay goes with the ace set here. Graham gets it on the inside. He's dropped at the 33. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 33-yard line. Tampa Bay comes out with an I formation. Little handoff. Loose football. He scooped it. Their defense is known for creating turnovers, and that was another one right there.
Yeah, I had one coach tell me one time that if you really want to get an attaboy on this defense, you have to strip that ball out and recover it. It's not enough to just get it out.
Looking for an open man. Tipped away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
Handheld televisions.
Drops back. Short throw to the left. And he's out right around the 28-yard line. About 4 yards on that play.
Little out route against zone coverage. Typically, zone coverages will give you that almost all the time. They're more defending the deep pass.
He fakes it. Defense is getting pressure. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Back to pass. He's under pressure. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
They go with the run. He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
He's looking to throw. Passes it. Pass completed. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. They line up in the red zone for the first time today. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. And it's good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Brought down at the 30. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Garcia lines up under center. They'll line up in single back. Rifles this one out to the middle, and it's knocked down. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
And the ref blows this one dead.
Full start, offense.
And that one got him 5 yards.
Well, if you want to know why Pee Wee football coaches make you run a lap if you jump off sides, it's because it can really have a negative impact on your offense, just like that one.
Here we go. 190. 190. Here we go. Here we go.
He drops back. Gets the pass out. And that's his receiver who's wide open. Brought down around the 49-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did. And when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Setting up play action. Garcia will be dropped in the backfield. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Here we go. Here we go. 190. Tight. Get your hands up. Get your hands up front. Let's do it.
Gains his way to the 43-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. Tampa Bay comes out with an I formation. Play action. Gets the pass away. It's picked. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
Play fake. Throws it short. Fails to connect with his man. Bradley was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. Detroit comes out with two tight ends. Smith on the inside handoff. He's dropped at the 42. He barely got it past the line of scrimmage that time. That'll bring up third down. The Buccaneers line up with 6 defensive backs. Looks to pass. Passes it out. Hits him square in the hands, but he fails to bring it in. Williams was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. Hilliard is back deep to return. Punts it, and he got a good one here. He fields the punt at the 13. He's brought down at the 20. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Tampa Bay lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Drops back. Scans the field. Is there for the catch. Knocked out of bounds around the 29-yard line. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Makes the grab. Tackled at midfield. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
First and 10. Ball on the 50. Garcia is under center. I formation behind him. Drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. And he made a great open field tackle. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Graham on the inside handoff. He fights forward to about the 30. That looks like a 1-yard gain. That brings up second down. Second and 9. Ball on the 30. Tampa Bay is going with the offset eye backfield. Smith is the motion man. Looks to pass. And he's dragged down for the sack. Looks like someone just missed their assignment on that one.
The tough part for a quarterback is trying to identify who the Mike backer is, because what they want is they want offensive linemen handling the big guys, handling the guy they think may be blitzing, may be rushing on a play. If you misidentify that guy, you can get hit in the back of the head.
They complete the pass on third and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
We played a quarter. Score is 14-3. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. This will be a 47-yard attempt. Here's the kick. Bounced off the upright, no good. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Buccaneers 14, the Lions 3. Brought down around the 38-yard line. 2-yard pickup, and that will bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on their own 38. Kitna is lined up under center. They'll line up in single back. Hands it to the back. And they get him around the 40-yard line. Gain of 2, and so it'll be third down from their own 40-yard line. Kitna is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Back to throw. He throws right. There for the reception. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Smith gets another handoff. It's a fumble. Adams gets the loose ball. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
He's dropped for a loss. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. Because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
The defender gets him to the ground. The halfback runs for 4 yards. It's third down now and 8 to go. Ball on their own 37. They come out in the nickel. Garcia will look to pass. He's there for the catch. Tackled at the 50. What happened there?
Well, the defense was in zone coverage. They got good pass protection, and anytime that happens, it tends to really stretch those zones and widen the holes.
Here we go. Tiger. 390.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. He makes another catch. Nice grab on the play, his second catch of the drive.
Yeah, and I'm going to expect to see a lot more passes to this guy. He's a good receiver. He's talented. He can make the catch and get upfield. But more importantly right now, this defense is creating some opportunities for him to catch the ball.
What a hit at the 44-yard line. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
Wow, did you see the hit on that play? That's one of those you kind of stagger back to the huddle and you talk to the quarterback and you say, how about a pass on this one?
He needs to make a decision. Garcia can't escape the pressure. Darby was there to bring the quarterback down on the play. It's fourth down. The Buccaneers are lining up to punt it away. Bidwell can pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here. He gets it away. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Let's go, D.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 23-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Looking to throw. Looks down the field. Completed. And they get him at the 35. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Campbell goes in motion. Drops back on first down. Guns it right. What a hit. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
Blue 45! Blue 45!
They'll throw on first down. He throws on the run. Tackled at the 40. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
They give it to the tailback. He's tackled at the 38. A 2-yard run by the halfback. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 38-yard line. Kitna comes to the line under center. 3 receivers wide this time. He drops back to pass. Tipped away. Williams was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 8. 3. No, make that 4 wide receiver formation.
Blue 45! Tiger!
Drops back. Guns it out. Brought down at the 30. And it's the tailback with a big catch.
And tailbacks love that. Anytime they can get into the open field, think about that position. You're constantly pounding the ball inside and getting hit by those big linebackers. Now you get out in open space and you have a chance to make a play.
Kitna set to go to the air. Huge pressure by the defense. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
48! Reload!
Kitna drops back. Looking for an open man. With the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 33. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Campbell was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. 4th down. The Lions line up to punt. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 11-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Drops back to pass. Throws out to the left. He's dropped at the 22. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Graham takes the give. Hit hard at the 24-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He'll get it again. And they get him at the 27. Graham gains around 3 yards on the run. 3rd and 5 situation. Ball on the 27. Tampa Bay lines up in a shotgun set.
Here we go, here we go. 390, 390. Tight.
Drops back. Surveys the field. Throws to his left. Broken up. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He punts it. Moore takes it at the 33. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Well, we know they can move the ball. They were starting to on their last drive, but the defense forced a punt. 2 tight ends here. Drops back on 1st down. And it's completed. He's brought down at the 45. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
He drops back to pass. And the defender intercepts it. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
He needs to get rid of it. Makes the catch. He's dropped at the 38. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Sets up the play action. And he caught it. And they get him around the 45-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Throws left. And he catches it. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Garcia drops to throw. He's under a heavy rush. What an open field tackle. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Single set backfield. They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. They line up at the 34. Offset I formation in the backfield. Tampa Bay sends a man in motion. He fakes it. Scrambles for yardage. He's brought down at the 14. A big gain for the quarterback.
Who says quarterbacks aren't athletes? He looked pretty good on that play. Nice job, found the hole, got upfield, got down without getting injured. Good play.
First and 10. Ball on the 14-yard line. They line up in a one-back set. They hand it off. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Throws right. They finally bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Gets in for the touchdown. This running back already has 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, a ton of confidence. This offense right now is on a roll. And when you get something going, whether it's the passing game or the running game, and you know the defense can't stop it, you just feel invincible out there.
And the point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He gets his leg into this one. He'll take it from the 2. Dropped at the 33. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. The Lions come out in the ace formation. Hands it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
He's looking to throw. Goes through his read. Brings this one in. 2 minutes left in the half. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
It's 4th down. The Lions ready to punt this one away. Harris is the punter. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 34. On their last drive, they had success with their passing game. We'll see if they go back to the aerial attack as the offense heads onto the field. He looks to throw on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Brings it in. Brought down around the 37-yard line. And the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Garcia lines up in the shotgun. Garcia back to throw. Passes the ball. He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Back to pass. Scans the field. Garcia will be sacked. How do you give up 6 sacks in one game?
Well, I guess that's something you're going to have to ask the offensive lineman about after the game if you can find any of them. This is the kind of game where typically those guys take quick showers and they're gone.
Gets the punt away. Moore fields it at the 29. He is hit hard on the play. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll go to work at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. 3 wideouts here.
Blue 45. Blue 45.
Looks for a man open. Should have had that one. He was wide open. Campbell was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. They line up at the 43. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's looking to throw. And the defense has a heavy rush. Tipped pass and picked off. To the 20. He makes the catch and is finally brought down after a decent run at the 8-yard line. Tampa Bay goes with the ace set here. Garcia calls for motion right. He fights forward to about the 7. Graham only gets about a yard there on the toss to the outside.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really puts some pressure on this group up front.
He gets in for 6. Great effort to come down with that one.
Yeah, that really is not an easy catch right there, but boy, did he sure make it look like it was.
Point after is good. Tampa Bay with a commanding lead. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. More from the 5. Hit and dropped at the 31. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Smith is the single setback.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go. 48. Let's 48. Hard count.
He's looking to throw. With the hard throw out to his right. And they get him at the 45. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Tackled at the 46-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
Get him blocked. Somebody make a play. Hold on. Come on,
Back to pass. Throws short. He's tackled at the 38. A decent gain there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Looked like someone might have jumped.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Hitting it, looking to throw on first down. He hasn't missed a pass on this drive. And they get him at the 33-yard line. So far, not much of a game as we head to the locker rooms. Our score is the Buccaneers 28, the Lions 3. Kicks it off. From his own goal line. Drilled at the 23-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. The Lions line up with an offset eye backfield. Loose ball. Rude picks it up off the ground. To the 10. And the defense comes away with another stop.
You know, Tom, this is really getting laughable out here. It's one thing to get beat. It's another thing to simply give it away. And right now they're playing horrible football.
They'll get the ball here at the 2. First down, goal to go. Tampa Bay goes with the ace set here.
Tennessee. We get ready to play some D, baby.
Garcia hands it off straight ahead. And he takes it in once again. That's his third score of the game.
Talk about being in a groove. Touchdown number 3. He's really just running it so well. He's got the hot hand. A one-man wrecking crew out there today.
Set down. The kick is up. Tampa Bay is winning big. He kicks it. Moore fields it at the 3. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Here's the give. He's dropped right around the 28-yard line. Maybe a yard. That'll bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 29. Kitna lines up in the gun. He has 2 tight ends in the formation.
Luke 45. Scatter.
Back to throw. Dumps it out right. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
Set down. The kick is up, and good. And here's the kick. Spurlock from the 4. He's tackled at the 31. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. Offset I formation in the backfield. Garcia doesn't like what he sees. They hand it off. Tackled at the 33. Graham picks up a yard on the play. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 33. Tampa Bay is going with the offset I backfield.
Here we go. Go.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him around the 40-yard line. So the old draw play gets them a good 7 yards. Third down and a yard. Single set backfield. Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. So the back will come away with a first down on the play.
Those are the kind of runs that really wear a defense down. You just keep pounding it in there. 3 yards, 4 yards, pick up 4 there, and a first down.
On play action, they sacked him. And they came with just too much pressure for the offensive line to handle.
Yeah, that was a great job getting past the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. It's one thing when you blitz is that you create one-on-one matchups up front, and that time the defensive end able to take advantage.
There's a play fake. All kinds of pressure. The pass rush got him. It seems these days being a defensive end isn't just all about trying to run your blocker over to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, you see more and more of these guys that are a little undersized for defensive linemen, but they make up for that size and bulk with great speed and agility. If they can turn the corner, they can really make a difference in a game.
Surveys the field. Pass is complete. He's tackled around the 40-yard line, and he picks up about 4. Moore will be the return man. gets it away cleanly. He fields the punt at the 20. Brought down at the 29-yard line. Seems like the coverage broke down a bit on that one.
I thought they had him pretty well contained on that play, but he did find a small crack in the coverage, got it up the field. They were lucky they got hold of him. He could have broken that one off.
There's a play fake. He rolls out to the right. And a huge midair collision. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Rockets it out. He makes another reception on the drive. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Smith takes it up the middle. He's brought down at about the 37-yard line. He got what he could, and it wasn't much. That brings up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Tampa Bay comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Campbell goes in motion to the right. Looks to pass. Defense is getting pressure. Comes down with it. He's tackled right around the 20-yard line. That was a good-looking throw.
Yeah, great throw, but maybe even a better read. He understood by watching what the defense did after the snap of the football exactly where to go with that ball.
It's the tailback. Tackled right around the 18-yard line. And a pickup of about 2, and that will bring up second down. Second down, 8 yards to go. Smith lines up as the single back. Gaines comes in motion. Kitnet hasn't missed yet. Deep pass to the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. He's been no stranger to the end zone in this game. That last one gives him 2 scores.
And he may not be finished yet. This defense really does not seem to have many answers for this receiver today.
Here's the point after. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Spurlock fields it at the 3. At the 30. They get him at the 33. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Tampa Bay lines up in a double tight set. It's the tailback. And he's hammered at the 39-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. With the pass. Bodden bats it down. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
And individuals will be escorted from the stadium.
Setting up play action. Tips it away, and the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Punts it. Makes the fair catch. Their previous 2 trips downfield were a success, and they take the field hoping for a third. Kitna steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Kitna hands it off. He's brought down right around the 26-yard line. Smith picks up about 7 yards on the run. They line up at the 27. Kitna comes to the line, 3 wide formation. Campbell takes off to the right side. Looks to pass. Passes to his right. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Kitna hands off on the delay. He doesn't get back to the line. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
He gets it away. Hilliard fields it at the 35. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Decent return there. He'll give his offense pretty good field position.
You know, I like that return. Nothing flashy, but it was really effective. The thing I hate to see are guys that are dancing around back there trying to be a playmaker when they're really not. At least he got up the field, got a few yards. That's what I like to see.
Fullback on the inside give. Brought down around the 46-yard line. The fullback gains around 4 yards there. It's second down, 6 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Graham lines up as the single back. Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Garcia drops back. It's tipped and intercepted. He's tackled at about the 37-yard line. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 38. The Lions line up in an I formation. They go with the toss. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. Halfback is lucky to get anything on that toss play. Second down and 9 to go. Quarterback is in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation. Drops back to pass. Makes the reception. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line. Excellent execution on the slant. Led to a good gain. Looks to be about 9 on the play.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. They get to him and chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Punts it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Back to pass. Looking for an open man. Tipped pass. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 23. A gain of 3 yards, and that makes it 3rd down. Garcia lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Back to throw. Throws it out, and it's caught. Great open field tackle. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
So that play goes for about 6. That'll bring up 2nd down. From their own 45-yard line. Garcia with 3 wide receivers. Garcia dropping back. He's under pressure. It's completed. Brought down about the 43-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
Throws on the run. He's dropped at the 33-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
He drops back. Gets the pass away. Batted away. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Askew on the run. It's a loose ball. Fumble. Offense gets it back. That was a fortunate bounce for the offense.
Every once in a while, you just have to have a little luck, and they're lucky to get that one back.
Garcia drops back. Flips it out short. And he's dropped inside the 5. And this is the way that you're supposed to play pitch and catch.
And when you get a wide receiver with that kind of talent on the outside, he is a threat to take it all the way on any play.
Hands it to the back. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. Pickup of less than a yard. That brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, goal to go. 1 yard to the goal line. They put everyone up on the line. They'll keep it on the ground again. And he's crushed at the 2. 1 yard loss for the halfback.
Boy, a shot like that, not only does it play well on television today, but tomorrow in that defensive film room, it's going to be even better.
Throws while on the run. The defense nearly got the quarterback on that one.
And this offensive line is just going to have to do a better job. They're not allowing their quarterback to go through their progressions, and it's getting a little dangerous out there right now.
And it looked like they jumped early.
Full start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either one finger or two fingers and look down when they get confused.
Right down the middle. Well, that one looked like it was going wide, but it barely made it in.
That one just made it inside the upright. That's one where you see the field goal kicker going, but he got it.
He'll return it from the 3. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. 4 wide receivers set.
48! 48! Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Crisscross!
Gives it off. And they get him right around the 28-yard line. Smith gains around 6 yards on the run. The Lions line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Zebra!
Hitting it back to pass. Looks down the field. Johnson had it and dropped it. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at 3rd down. Kitna comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Play fake. Short throw to the left. He's brought down around the 39-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
Blue 45! Blue 45! Pony! Lou. Let's go stop. Switch.
Play action. He needs to get rid of it. Falls incomplete. Williams was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 2nd down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 39. One-man backfield. He drops back. Throws it out. McDonald can't make the catch. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion.
Must fit entirely within a 9-foot by 18-foot space. This area does allow for vehicles to hang over onto the sidewalks.
Come on. Hey, regular.
Kitna will look to pass. He throws it. There for the catch. And he's drilled at the 46-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
They hand it off. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Gain of 9.
I really thought the offensive line did a pretty good job picking up the blitz that time, but you could see the running back using his speed and quickness to get away. Good job by the back.
From the 37-yard line. The Lions line up with 3 receivers, the quarterback in the shotgun.
Green 88! Over tough, 2 straight. Friday. New call.
Back to pass. Here's the pass. Catch is made. Tackled at the 33. Nice job getting that pass out of there, and he picks up the first down.
Yeah, smart play call that time by the offense. He could tell by the pre-snap read that short throw was going to be there, and he took advantage.
Tampa Bay lines up in a dime defense here.
Blue 45. Hard count. Hey, don't lose your bite.
They'll throw on first down. On the run, he throws it. Brought down at the 28-yard line. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
No completion that time, and it'll bring up third down. Facing another third down situation, they've converted 2 so far on this drive.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Goes through his read. Pass completed. They bring him down, and it's 1st and goal. And a great pass for the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Hit and drop behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Straight ahead with a fullback. He's hammered in the backfield. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Fakes to the back. And it's caught. Touchdown. 3 touchdowns by the wide receiver, who really has taken over this game.
When the defense goes back and watches this game tape, they've got to be shaking their heads. You can't let one guy just constantly beat you all day.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. Here's the kick. It's good. So with over 13 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter, the score, the Buccaneers 38, the Lions 24. Not a bad kick. Spurlock has it at the 5. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. The Buccaneers line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Drops back to pass. Scans the field. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Graham on the handoff. And they get him around the 49-yard line. Didn't get much, and that will bring up 2nd down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Here we go. 3-9-8. 3-9-8.
Drops back. Looks for a man open. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Garcia will hand it off. He's tackled right around the 46-yard line. Dunn gains about 4 yards on the play. The Buccaneers are lining up to punt it away. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Gets it away cleanly. And they'll down it at the 3. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
Makes the grab. Knocked out of bounds around the 8-yard line. He was lucky to get that one off. He was under a lot of pressure in the pocket.
Hey, no need to force it. He just took what the defense gave him there, found the open man, and picked up a few yards.
Back to throw. Throws it. There for the reception. Tackled around the 20-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Rifles it right. It's tipped away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Looking to throw. And they're coming after him. He's there for the catch. Excellent open field tackle. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
Williams was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. So, it's 4th down. The Lions are lining up to punt this one away.
You won 2 airline tickets to a destination of your choice.
Punts it. And they make the fair catch. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll get the ball here at the 32-yard line. 1st down now and 10 to go. They'll give it off here. Dropped behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He's dropped for the sack. That's sack number 9. They got to him again.
And the beat goes on. 9 sacks in one game. I don't think I've ever seen that one before. I was counting them on my fingers, but I'm almost out of fingers at this point.
Sets up the play action. Throws it short. Completed. Steps out at the 29-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the 1st down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the 1st down.
Moore fields it at the 31. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong and only a few that can really go right.
He's brought down at the 40. They get 3 yards on the play.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
He's looking to throw. Defense closing in with the catch. Goes out of bounds at the 40. Loses a yard on that completion.
I don't think they fooled anybody on the defense with that one. They were just sitting out there waiting for it, and that's a loss.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. And they get him at the 48-yard line. He found his tight end for a 1st down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that can catch the football. Nice play.
Smith on the handoff. He's tackled around the 46-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. From the 46-yard line. Hitting it is in the gun. 4 receivers split out.
Blue 45! Let's go! Come on, guys! Lift him. Let go, guys!
Fakes the run. Gets the ball away. He's brought down around the 31-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Looks down the field. It's incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Gets the pass off. Makes the catch. He's putting on a show out there. How's he doing it, Chris?
Well, one of the things I really like to watch with this guy is the way he goes through his progressions. He doesn't just get fixated on one receiver. He will go to the first guy, not there, go to the second, not there, go to the check down. That's what you like to see out of a quarterback.
Smith gets another handoff. He's dropped around the 14-yard line. 3 yards there. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 7. They'll go from the I formation. Gives it off. Tackled right around the 8-yard line. Smith picks up 5 yards with the carry. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. Nickel back in this time. Dumps it out right, and it's completed. He's in. Touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy, except the defense.
This should add the extra point. Point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Spurlock takes it at the 4. At the 30. They get him at the 31. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They line up at the 31. 2 tight end formation this time. Play action. Throws it short. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 49-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Here's the give. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. They'll go from the shotgun. Drops back. And they get to him. He hasn't had much of a problem finding the quarterback in this one. But at least the play will only result in a 2-yard loss. Detroit lines up with their prevent defense. Dunn on the run. And he makes it out to about the 47-yard line. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 21-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. First down, looking to throw. Drops the sure pick. McDonald wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Fullback straight ahead. He's brought down at about the 29-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play, and so it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and a yard now. Ball on the 30. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Drops back to pass. He rolls out to the right. Broken up. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. The offense will start at the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. The Buccaneers changing their play at the line. Garcia with the give. And they get him at the 34-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Garcia is under center. Single set backfield this time. They go with the run. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. And he gets a yard on the run. From their own 35-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. On play action. Crosses the line. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. He gained a couple of yards on the keeper. The Buccaneers are lining up to punt it away. Moore back to return it. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 4th down. The Buccaneers ready to punt this one away. He punts it. Moore fields it at the 22. Alexander scoops it. They should be thankful to get it back.
Boy, you're not kidding with that one. You just get the punt. Your defense has done a great job. And now you almost give it right back to them. Very, very lucky on that one.
Hitman will look to throw. Fires it out. And he caught it. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll score. Touchdown. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
This kick should knot things up. The kick is up, and the point after is good. Less than 2 to go in our fourth quarter of play. The score, the Lions 38, the Buccaneers 38. Layton from the 4. They get him at the 28-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Buccaneers go with the I formation. Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Sims knocks it down, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Ace backfield this time. He's brought down at the 33. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Graham lines up as the single back. The Buccaneers changing their play at the line. Garcia set to go to the air. And he catches it. Tackled right around the 36-yard line. Completed pass gives them a solid gain through the air, but they'll wind up just a little short of the marker.
I just don't like the play call there. You have to take a chance to throw the ball beyond the first down marker to give your offense a chance to keep this drive alive. Now you have a really tough decision to make.
Kitna steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Draw play. Brought down at the 28-yard line. Smith gains around 2 yards there on the delay.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
He's dropped at the 33-yard line. They won't huddle here as they try to speed things up. Kitna lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. Back to pass. Moves to his right. Brings this one in. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. And that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
Brings it in. And he just got hammered. That's now 500 yards passing by the quarterback.
Tom, I know you've enjoyed watching this. I've enjoyed watching this. I think those guys on defense, though, are about ready to go home.
Kitna takes it back. Short pass to his left. Steps out at the 46-yard line. So 4 quarters wasn't enough for these two teams. We'll head to overtime. He kicks it off. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 25. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. And they motion a guy to the right. Setting up play action. He throws on the run. And they get him around the 32-yard line. Pretty nice throw on that play.
And a pretty good catch on the other end, too. That's one of those plays that's quickly becoming one of the staples in this offensive passing attack.
Looks to pass. Rockets it. Pass is complete. He's tackled right around the 44-yard line. He made the right read on that pass.
Nice play that time by the quarterback. You know, we talk about progressions and going from one receiver to the next, but this quarterback is doing a great job in the pre-snap read, knowing who the first guy will be and getting him the football.
They hand it off. He's brought down around the 49-yard line. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. They line up at the 49. The Lions line up in an I formation. Tackled at midfield. A pickup of less than a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd and 5 situation. The Buccaneers bring in the nickel package. He fakes it. He throws short. And they get him at the 46-yard line. They're able to complete the pass, but it won't be what they needed to keep the drive going.
So many times in the games today, you see a quarterback settle for those underneath throws, where in this situation, it really is a time to try and push the ball down the field a little bit. Those quarterbacks, though, they don't like to take chances on interceptions, and clearly there I thought he could have taken a little bit more of a risk.
So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He drops back, rolling right, throws it. Kelly bats it away, and it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. He fakes it, looking for a receiver. Comes down with it. He's tackled at the 33. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Hands it to the back. He didn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 33. Graham gains about 2 yards on the run. It's 3rd and 10. They'll line up with 6 defensive backs. Sets up the play action. Deflected and broken up. Smith wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 4th down. The Buccaneers are lining up to punt it away. Bidwell awaits the snap. Bidwell kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Moore fields it at the 24. He's dropped around the 33-yard line. Not a bad return there.
That was really a good effort. There wasn't a ton of room for him to run, but he was able to get up the field, get a few yards. You never get upset with a punt return guy like that. It wasn't spectacular, but he got the job done.
They give it to the tailback, and they get him around the 35-yard line. The running back gains 2 yards on the carry. 2nd down and 8. Detroit sets up in the I. He'll get it again. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. They call his number and he carries for 6 yards. Offset I formation in the backfield. Detroit motions right. Nice play fake. Defense closing in. Tackle around the 49-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
They'll give it off here. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. Smith gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 48-yard line. Smith is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation. Again with the carry. And he's decleated at the 49-yard line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
They motion to the right. Hitting it will hand it off. He fights forward to about the 46. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Tampa Bay lines up in the offset eye this time. It's the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. Loss of 2 by the halfback.
That looked painful on that one. And we're talking about the lost art of tackling. Not only was it a big hit, but it was a disciplined hit. Good wrap up, had a way to take him to the ground. Perfect.
Fakes to the back. Throws it short. He steps out at about the 23-yard line. Nice passing catch on that play that gets him a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
A good chance of this one being overturned, wouldn't you say?
You know, Tom, after doing this for about 20 years now, I've learned to just take my time, not second guess, and wait for the officials to take a good, solid look. I have been wrong enough in the past. I'm just going to sit this one out.
After reviewing the play, the ruling in the field is overturned.
So after taking another look at the catch, they'll say he didn't have it.
Interesting call, but again, it had to be conclusive, and the officials determined that that ball clearly came out. It was an incomplete pass.
He drops back to pass. Dumps it out right. Brought down around the 46-yard line. You just can't let him get the ball, can you? That reception put him over 100 yards.
And this receiver just looks so confident catching the football. You know, if you really believe in your hands, it gives your eyes a chance to look away and try to make some runs after the catch. This guy knows he's going to make every catch and do it solidly.
First and 10. Ball at their own 46. Garcia is in the shotgun. 3 receivers split out. He's looking to throw. Bullock bats it away. Clayton was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Fruit wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. They line up at the 46. Dunn, the lone back. The Buccaneers use motion. Garcia drops back to pass. Throws on the run. He's dropped in the open field. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Smith lines up as the single back. Smith gets it on the inside. And we have a flag on the play. Hate to say it, but this one looks like it's coming back.
Holding offense.
That seemed like the right call there.
Yeah, sometimes you have holding and sometimes you have tackling. That looked more like a tackle.
The Lions come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Drops back on first down. Makes the reception. He's tackled right around the 30-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
He's brought down around the 39-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Smith gets it on the inside. And they get him at the 41-yard line. Smith gains about 2 yards on the run. From their own 41-yard line. Detroit goes with the ace set here. On play action, the pass is away. Campbell was the intended target on that incomplete pass attempt.
Third down.
Ace backfield this time. And they use motion. Hitting it, drops back. Defense is getting pressure. And the pass is knocked away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Hilliard is the deep man awaiting the return. Gets the punt away. Hilliard fields it at the 19. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
He's running out of time. Defense pushes him out of bounds around the 24-yard line. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
Back to pass. Makes the pass to the middle of the field. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
They give it to the fullback. Tackled at the 45. The fullback gains around 4 yards there. From their own 45-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. Brought down around the 46-yard line. No gain. That'll bring up third down. They line up at the 46. The Buccaneers come out with the offset I. He's pushed out at about the 39-yard line. I don't think that's what the coach had in mind when he called that play.
And we've talked about it before, but third down really is such a key to football. When you get in those third down situations, you can demoralize a defense if you can convert. Flip side of that, of course, is if the defense makes that kind of play, it can really demoralize an offense.
He'll take it from the 18. And they get him at the 24-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 24. They line up in the I formation. Smith gets the carry. Tackled at the 32-yard line. Smith gains 8 yards on that play. 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 32. Out of the I formation. Drops back. Short throw to the right. He's going to be tackled for a loss. Nothing doing on that play. 3rd down now. They'll need a couple of yards to convert for a 1st down. Kitnet steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in single back. Rifles it out there. He's dropped around the 37-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
They hand it off again. Brought down at the 40. So a pickup of maybe 3, and that will bring up 2nd down. Looks like 3 wideouts this time. Again with the carry. He got depleted. A pickup of a yard for the halfback. So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Kitnet is lined up under center. 3 wide formation. Back to throw. Gets the throw away. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. To the 20. To the 10. And he scores. What a play!